What was the most messed up thing I saw in school? Well, there were quite a few incidents that left lasting impressions. Once, I witnessed a girl stomp on another girl's jaw with her high-heeled boot because she looked at her boyfriend at the next lunch table. The girl's jaw had to be wired shut afterward. Then, there was a kid who threw a pickleball paddle at our gym teacher, knocking him out. Blood was everywhere. The kid was suspended for a while, but he had always been a troublemaker. In another shocking incident, a guy literally pooped on a teacher's desk, and tragically, a kid in our senior year hung himself on the playground. I heard his brother found him. This happened just a week after two of his friends, also seniors, died in a car crash. They had wrapped their classic Mustang around a tree near the high school. It made for an incredibly rough senior year. In middle school, we had a teacher who allowed us to bring pets to school. One day, a kid tried to grab a macaw off a desk to play with it. The bird attacked him, and he had to go to the hospital for stitches. I got suspended and grounded for bringing the macaw to school. There was also a violent incident involving gang members. One Mexican gang member stabbed another in the neck with a pencil in class. This was in 8th grade. Thankfully, the victim survived. When I was 8, we were making cookies in class and were given square cheese graters to make chocolate chips since knives weren't allowed. One kid pretended to be a robot by holding a few graters. A girl got mad, saying he wasn't a robot, and took one of the graters to grate his hand. There was a lot of blood, and two twins fainted at the sight. I was in high school during the 90s when they announced the O.J. Simpson verdict over the PA system. During a rival football game with Pakistan's, a section of the old wood bleachers collapsed. About 20 students were hospitalized with various injuries. During the same game, a player got hit so hard in the leg that his bones were exposed. He had to use a wheelchair for the rest of his school year. In 9th grade, one of my classmates got drunk, stripped, and streaked through the lunchroom, gymnasium, in any crowded place he could find. The staff was too afraid to tackle a naked teenager, so everyone got quite an eyeful. In middle school, while hanging out in the band room, I saw a kid in the hall with liquid coming out of his eye. Later, I found out that another student had stabbed his eye with a pencil. There was also a brutal fight at my school. During the scuffle, one kid lost his balance and, while falling, delivered a vicious uppercut that pushed the other kid's teeth into his gums. The puncher injured his own hand badly. Blood was everywhere, and it took a few minutes for any teachers to arrive. One time, a kid jumped over a balcony to beat the rush on mashed potato day. He broke both legs and didn't even get his potatoes. Finally, in 5th grade, I had a Scottish teacher and an Irish teacher who were great friends. I got along well with both. As I was leaving for the weekend, I wished them a good weekend, and they wished me the same.